I'm not about to be a prisoner to my debt. Like, I can't just keep owing people money. Hey girlies, welcome back to another day of Vlogmas. It is officially day 4. Wow, okay, so we're doing this. If you're new to my channel, my name is Bday. If you see me looking at the road, you know I'm in Texas. If you don't know, now you know. Drivers, they don't drive out here. They don't think out here when it comes to driving, so I definitely have to pay attention to the road a little bit more. So if you are new to my channel, my name is Bday. As the channel continues to grow, I know there will be people tuning in, especially during Vlogmas. So just wanted to introduce myself for the people who already know me. Hey girl, you probably already know what's going on if you've been keeping up with Vlogmas. But I decided to do things a little bit differently today. So I wanted to bring the girlies along with me to my day job and my night job to kind of, you know, let you all see a day in my life of working 15 to 16 hours. Now, is it the easiest thing to do in life? No, it's not. It's not easy, but I have goals that I need to accomplish. I have some debt that I need to pay off, and I'm not about to be a prisoner to my debt. Like, I can't just keep owing people money. And so that's why I'm really working my ASS off to pay off this debt. So this morning from Amazon, I got off at around 3:15 a.m. and then I set my alarm to wake up at around 6 o'clock a.m. But of course, the snooze button was right there. And of course, I took the opportunity because it presented itself. So I hit the snooze button for 15 minutes. So we can say roughly around 2.5 hours I got to rest. It wasn't a good rest, obviously, because can you even go into like your deep sleep, you know, at that time, or only 2 hours of sleep? So, whew, I am tired. Your girl is tired. I didn't even have time to do my makeup, but I figured, you know what, we're gonna do fresh face. You're a beautiful girl, so we're gonna show off these freckles. You know, we're just gonna hydrate, so my face is not ashy, of course. But yeah, we're just gonna do what we need to do. I was honestly planning on putting some nails on today as well because, you know, I wanted to look cute when I was typing for you all, but that didn't happen because I wanted to get here early enough so I can record content without everybody kind of being in my face and being like, oh, what is she doing? Why is she recording? Mind your business. So I am almost at work right now. I'm pretty excited for today to like let you all into my life. I mean, I have been doing that, but my work life, like, it's crazy. It's really crazy. The hours I work, I'm just like, what is sleep? What is it? But shout out, I don't know if any of my subscribers like me have 2 jobs. Some of you may have 2 or 3 jobs. Some of you may have 2 or 3 jobs with like kids. Stay in your lane. Please stay in your lane. Thank you. But if you do, like, oh my gosh, you're killing it. We got this. Even for my people who have 1 job and it's hard out there to like keep going to your job, listen, I understand the struggle. I walk into my job, not to be negative, but I'm just going to be transparent. I walk into my job every day. I walk into a job that I hate. Absolutely hate my job. I don't like talking to the customers because I don't like talking to unintelligent people. And I have experienced that these people that I'm talking to complain all the time. And it's about simple things, in my opinion. Very simple things. And some of these customers are very simple-minded, and you know that begins to take a toll on you every day when you're talking to people. I'm not going to be rude and call them idiots because that's not how I like to describe people, but I will say that there are ignorant people in this world, and when you're talking to these people on the phone, it definitely comes out. And so it can be very hard, like, for me to constantly 8 hours a day be on the phone talking to these people. So another thing is the work environment. Like, if if your work environment is not positive, that can really take a toll on you mentally. And so, kind of, I'm going through that at this job. Just wanted to provide a reason why I hate coming into this job every morning is because of the work environment as well with management. I feel that it's constantly something with management, and I'm constantly having to challenge them because it's like, why did you make that decision? And not to be difficult, but I'm genuinely interested on how did you come to that conclusion to make that decision? How was that best for the customer? How is that best for me or the company? And so what that can tend to do with certain managers, they don't like that. They don't like to be challenged. It's kind of like, do what I say. I'm not that type of person. I can't just do what you say. It has to make sense to me, especially if you're telling me something or if you're telling me no. Why? Why are you telling me no? I just want to understand. And so it requires a certain level of knowledge, first of all, because I have to explain myself. And, she's asking valid questions. So I need to make sure I have everything together, because this girl will go ask somebody else if she doesn't feel like the answer makes sense. But yeah, some managers don't like that, and I've noticed that. So, just going into a job that you don't like or that, you hate, it can be very hard on you mentally. However, I'm not stuck in that mindset of, oh my God, I'm going to be here for the rest of my life. No, sweetie. I'm going to be here temporarily, and I cannot wait to put in my 2-week notice, if I even do that, because in the state of Texas, I believe it's an at-will state. Girl, if I wanted to quit on my lunch break and never come back, I could. So that's a thought. But yeah, honestly, the reason why I'm smiling and keeping positive is because I know it's temporary. I know I'm doing things in order to, not be here anymore and moving on to better opportunities. So as of now, I am just expressing gratitude at this point and praying to God, thanking God I do have a job that provides for me right now, and that is helping me have a roof over my head. It's helping me put gas in my car. It's helping me put food in my refrigerator and, live a certain life right now. And honestly, I can say that I appreciate that, because I don't have to depend on anyone but God himself. So I am expressing more gratitude instead of complaining, but there are certain days where it's a little difficult. But anyway, that is my rant for this morning. Let's go. Let's go talk to these people and not be antisocial today. Okay, there we go. Do I have my badge? Girl, yes. This water bottle. Isn't the sky so pretty? Oh.
I could take a break from this world.
We're taking the service elevator to avoid other people. So that's why I'm in here, in case any of you were wondering. And I think I'm a little claustrophobic, so this is perfect. No one's in here.
Running on a hamster wheel, but searching for something I can't feel. I just wanna be a lost girl and fly
break room right now, and the job decided to put some cute little Christmas decor up with all the stockings of everyone's names. And now I am actually at my cubicle. I do apologize for the mess in the background. I am so glad I am facing the other way because I cannot look at that every day. You know, clutter really does make me confused. So thank goodness I am not looking at that. Also, that little Snoopy thing is not mine either. That's everyone else's mess. And I am actually trying to tidy up my little area. So now I'm going to pull out my laptop that I need to log into. Our jobs do provide us personal laptops that we can use and basically control us and know where we're going. Because why do we need a laptop? You want us to work even when we're on vacation. Anywhere, everywhere you want us to work. So I did notice my hands were kind of hurting me a little bit, and then of course when I looked down I did notice they were ashy. So I am really trying to get some of this lotion out of this tube. It is definitely time to go back to Bath and Body Works and get some more, but I think this will do the trick here. So we're just going to rub that in a little bit just to alleviate all the crust and ash and cracks in my hands. So now we're going to go ahead and log in. We're going to put our log in, right? We're going to type and everything. This would have been so cute if I had nails, and then you can hear it, a little bit of ASMR. So now I'm going to just kind of go on my phone for a little bit and check my email since I've logged in and have some time to spare. And just going to look at that stuff for a little bit, and I will see you all soon. I absolutely love this cute little positive tomato. I may be a tiny tomato, but I believe in you. Go do your thing, girl. Lord knows today was a rough day, and so I just look at this to kind of give me a reminder to stay positive, but it is not easy. So definitely a nice little reminder for the day.
I just wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, finally, finally. I wanna be free. Finally, 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 finally. I always daydreaming, never imagined I lose my spark.
Oh, I am officially off work. Oh my God. And it feels good. Like the moment I leave the office, I'm just in a better mood. That's how you know it's time to go. When, you know, you dread it that much. But I didn't show, there we go. I didn't show a lot of footage today because I had a meeting with one of the managers in this office. And after the meeting, I'm just gonna be honest, I was completely drained. The meeting didn't go as well. There was kind of a lot of back and forth, and you know, just dealing with that, it kind of wore me out for the entire day. I was just kind of done. So I didn't do a lot of recording, but I am going to record me being at Amazon, of course. So it is about 5:05 p.m. I need to rush home. There's a little bit of traffic, but I need to rush home, get dressed for Amazon, and then I need to get me a Celsius. I do need some energy. As you know, I am running. I'm literally running on 3 hours of sleep right now because of last night, which was technically morning. I got home super late. So I'm gonna go run and get me a Celsius, a little snack, and then we're gonna go ahead and go to work. Second job. It's a lot. It's a lot. I cannot wait for the weekend when I actually get to rest. But I'm tired. I'm so tired. But I keep telling myself the reason why. I'm gonna pay off this debt. That's the reason why I keep doing this. That's my reason, and I'm determined. So I will see you all once I get to Amazon.
Living in this crazy time, putting back the pieces of my mind. I know how to run from the dark and fly. out getting love from my city.
I finished that real quick. Let me see what she said. Oh, and they're decorating right now in the break room.
You see me on the come up, big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm my alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. Eight ball in your pocket, I'm your alphabet. Alphabet, babe.
Never really fit in, always felt like an alien.
I be in my own space of mind, making boss moves in my own time, and I
Got my own rhymes.
find me all alone. I'm on.
But I wanted to ask my girlies a question. So, how do you all feel about work relationships? Wow, this fly is like all up on my drink. But yeah, how do you feel about work relationships? Like getting into relationships with your coworkers? I know it's frowned upon, and just to be honest, I think it's super unprofessional, and you're just asking for something bad to happen to you. And the reason I say that is because if things don't work out and you were in a relationship with that person and you were intimate and you shared personal information, I just feel that, you know, when things go bad, people kind of reveal their true colors, and hurt people. So then your business is put out there, you know, you start realizing, dang, you told them everything. And that can all be avoided by not dating your coworkers. So I had one of my coworkers here actually ask for my number, right? So I was doing my job and minding my business as usual, and the individual asked for my phone number in front of a lot of people, and this is the way he did it. So he was like, Janae, do you have Bluetooth? And mind you, like, I didn't think anything of it, because I'm just like, the music that they were playing in the back was trash. So I'm thinking, okay, so yeah, I have Bluetooth. He wants to play, you know, some of my music, because I jam out, right? 90s music, all that, early 2000s. So I was like, yeah, I got Bluetooth. And then he was like, do you have a phone? Sir, I am a grown woman. Yes, I have a phone. Like, what kind of question is that? So I said, yes. He was like, can I airdrop you my number? Me? No. In my mind, I'm just like, heck no, you cannot airdrop me your number. Like, who even asked that? That's the first I've ever heard of a man asking to airdrop his number. So because there was a lot of people, and you know, a male's ego can be very fragile, I didn't want to turn him down in front of a lot of people, because some men do get violent and get really petty when you reject them in general. So knowing that and being observant of my environment, I told the guy that I would give him my number at lunch. So when I get into the break room at lunch, I take off my gloves, and I have a ring on. I wear a ring. Okay, always wear this ring. This is my promise ring, promise myself. And I took off my gloves and I said, you know, I'm engaged. And he was like, oh, I didn't know, and then walked off. Like, it was really awkward. And ever since then, it's kind of been awkward at work. But it's just like, just because, you know, you enjoy my conversation, or you think that I am attractive and I am conversing with you, does not mean that I like you. That means that I am conversing with you. I am a human. I'm having a conversation. I'm not going to be, you know, an a-hole or be rude. But it's always taken the wrong way. Whenever I try to like talk to men and I'm just on some friendly stuff, like I'm not flirting at all. Some men think, oh, she smiled at me, she must like me. No, bruh. Like, come back to reality. That's not the truth. If I like you, you will tell. Usually I'm nervous, a little shy, you know, blushing, but that's not the case. And I don't do coworker relationships. Like, it's just unprofessional. It's unprofessional. I've never heard of anyone having a good experience with dating one of their coworkers. I don't know, if you've tried it, or you know, if you've had a successful love story with one of your coworkers, especially if you're one of my subscribers, let me know in the comments. Like, do you think it's unprofessional? You know, do you think it's unprofessional to have a coworker relationship, whether that's with a superior or, you know, someone at the same title as you? Do you think it's unprofessional? I don't know. I think that it is, but hey, I'm definitely open to hearing a different perspective, you know, but I definitely think that it's unprofessional. So I pretty much have about 8 minutes before I can clock in. So I'm just gonna kind of relax, let the Celsius do its thing, work its magic to give me some energy. I can already feel it right now, so I'm kind of feeling good, not so tired. So I will let you know what my task is for today here at Amazon, and then I will show you a little bit of what I'm doing.
Had to take a couple hits, a couple stones, but targets I don't ever miss. They wanna know.
To be me.
Let me give you this game for free. No, you see me on the come up. Big girl with big dreams and big drip. Talk is cheap, but please dare me to run up. I'ma put my money where my mouth is. Talk a good game, I'm an alphabet. Even on my worst days, still an alphabet. Standing next to me, you gotta be an alphabet. 8 ball in your pocket.
How does this look? Crazy? So I'm gonna just wear my hoodie right now because I didn't bring a hair tie, and as you can see, those conveyor belts and how they're moving, I am not about to get my hair snatched. So we just gonna, yeah, put the hood on like this. And you all have already seen me do this in my last vlog from Amazon, where I just basically pick up the packages with the correct letter and then I drop them on the racks and into the bag. So I'm not gonna show this process because it's repetitive. But the next time that Amazon has me doing something new, I will definitely show you. But I'm gonna get to work, and I will see you all during break.